This is the history of money.
The story of money, from barter to Bitcoin. Money, it's something we use every day. But have you ever stopped to think about what it really is? Money is simply a tool. It's a way to exchange goods and services. It has taken many forms throughout history, from shells and beads to gold coins and paper bills. Today we have digital currencies like Bitcoin. Money has evolved alongside human civilization. In the beginning, people bartered. They traded goods and services directly. But this system had limitations. Not everyone needed what the other person had to offer. Money solved this problem. It acted as a common medium of exchange. The invention of money was revolutionary. It allowed for more complex economic systems to develop. People could specialize in specific trades. They could save their earnings for the future. Money facilitated trade. It fueled innovation. It shaped the course of history. Think about the impact of money. It has built empires. It has driven incredible technological advancements. The Western world has a complex relationship with money. Capitalism is dominant in the West. It emphasizes individual achievement and economic growth. Money is often seen as a measure of success in these societies. It represents power, freedom, and opportunity. The pursuit of wealth is often praised in Western cultures. Entrepreneurs and business tycoons are celebrated as heroes. This focus on material wealth has its downsides. It can lead to greed, inequality, and social unrest. We see these issues throughout history and in the present day. Western societies also grapple with the ethical implications of money. There are debates about wealth distribution, fair wages, and corporate responsibility. Many people struggle to find a balance. They want financial security. Eastern cultures often view money through a different lens. Philosophies like Buddhism and Taoism emphasize spiritual growth and inner peace. They caution against excessive attachment to material possessions. Money is seen as a tool, not an end in itself. In many Eastern traditions, wealth is not inherently good or bad. It's how you acquire it and use it that matters. These cultures value generosity, compassion, and living in harmony with nature. They encourage using wealth to help others and contribute to society. Eastern philosophies offer a counterpoint to the material focus of the West. They remind us that true happiness comes from within. Money can provide comfort and security, but it cannot buy lasting fulfillment or spiritual enlightenment. Indigenous cultures around the world have a unique perspective on money. Many of these communities have lived in harmony with nature for centuries. They have a deep respect for the earth and its resources. Their economic systems are often based on sharing, reciprocity, and sustainability. The concept of individual wealth accumulation is often foreign to indigenous cultures. They prioritize the well-being of the community and the natural world above personal gain. Land, in particular, is seen as sacred and communal. It is not something to be bought, sold, or exploited for profit. The arrival of modern economic systems has often disrupted traditional indigenous ways of life. Many indigenous groups are fighting to preserve their cultural heritage and protect their ancestral lands from exploitation. Their struggles highlight the importance of respecting diverse economic perspectives. Section 5. Faith and finance, religious views on wealth and charity. Religion and money have always been intertwined. Most major religions offer guidelines on how to earn, spend, and manage money ethically. They grapple with the moral dilemmas posed by wealth and poverty. Christianity teaches that the love of money is the root of all evil. It emphasizes charity and helping the less fortunate. Islam prohibits usury, which is charging excessive interest on loans. It encourages Muslims to pay zakat or alms giving to purify their wealth. Hinduism believes in karma and reincarnation. It teaches that wealth earned through righteous means can be a blessing. Buddhism encourages detachment from material desires. It promotes generosity and compassion as a path to enlightenment. Section 6. Ancient wisdom, modern dilemmas, philosophers on money and morality. Philosophers have long debated the nature of money and its impact on society. From ancient Greece to the present day, thinkers have grappled with the ethical implications of wealth, poverty, and economic systems. Aristotle believed that money should serve a practical purpose. He condemned the pursuit of wealth for its own sake. He saw it as a corruption of virtue. Plato argued that excessive wealth could lead to social unrest and moral decay. He advocated for a more equitable distribution of resources. In the modern era, Karl Marx criticized capitalism's exploitation of the working class. He believed that money under capitalist systems alienated people from their labor and from each other. Ayn Rand, in contrast, championed laissez-faire capitalism and individual achievement. Section 7. Spending habits across cultures, from frugal savers to lavish spenders. How we spend our money is deeply influenced by our cultural background. Different societies have different norms and values surrounding consumption, saving and investment. Some cultures prioritize frugality and saving for the future. They emphasize living within one's means and avoiding debt. Others are more comfortable with spending freely and enjoying the present moment. They may prioritize experiences and material possessions as a way to express their identity and status. These differences in spending habits can be attributed to a variety of factors. Economic conditions, historical experiences, and religious beliefs all play a role. For example, cultures that have experienced economic hardship may be more likely to prioritize saving and financial security. Societies with strong consumerist values may encourage spending as a way to boost the economy and achieve personal fulfillment. Understanding these cultural nuances is essential in today's globalized world. Section 8. The Debt Dilemma: Cultural Attitudes towards Owing and Lending. Attitudes towards debt vary widely across cultures. What is considered acceptable in one society may be frowned upon in another. These differences stem from historical, religious, and economic factors. In some cultures, debt is seen as a normal part of life. People readily take out loans for education, housing, and even everyday expenses. They may view debt as a tool for investment and economic advancement. In other cultures, debt carries a strong social stigma. It is associated with shame, irresponsibility, and a lack of self-sufficiency. Religious beliefs also influence attitudes towards debt. For example, Islam prohibits the charging of interest on loans. Section 9. Money and status. A complex relationship across time and cultures. Throughout history, money has been closely intertwined with social status. Wealth has often been a marker of power, prestige, and privilege. However, the specific ways in which money translates into social standing vary significantly across cultures. In some societies, ostentatious displays of wealth are admired. Luxury goods, extravagant homes, and lavish parties are seen as symbols of success and achievement. In other cultures, humility and modesty are valued over material possessions. Wealth may be enjoyed privately, but flaunting it is considered crass and disrespectful. The relationship between money and status is also influenced by factors such as social mobility and income inequality. In societies with high levels of social mobility, people may be less likely to define themselves solely by their wealth. They may believe that hard work and talent can lead to upward mobility regardless of their starting point. Section 10. The Global Village. How globalization shapes our views on money. Globalization has interconnected the world in unprecedented ways, and our perceptions of money have not been immune to its influence. The flow of goods, services, and information across borders has exposed us to different economic systems, cultural norms, and financial practices. One of the most significant impacts of globalization has been the rise of a global consumer culture. Thanks to the internet and mass media, people around the world are exposed to the same brands, products, and lifestyles. This has led to a convergence of consumer aspirations, with people from diverse backgrounds desiring similar material goods and experiences. Globalization has also led to greater economic interdependence. Financial markets are now interconnected, and events in one part of the world can have ripple effects across the globe. This was evident during the 2008 financial crisis, which originated in the United States but quickly spread to other countries. As globalization continues to shape our world, it is essential to be aware of its impact on our perceptions of money. Section 11. The Future of Finance Technology and the Evolving Meaning of Money. Technology is rapidly transforming the financial landscape, and with it, our relationship with money is undergoing a profound evolution. Digital currencies, mobile payments, and online banking are just a few examples of how technology is changing the way we earn, spend, save, and think about money. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have emerged as a decentralized alternative to traditional fiat currency. They operate on blockchain technology, which offers transparency and security. While still in their early stages of development, cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize the financial system and challenge the role of central banks. Mobile payments are also gaining traction, particularly in developing countries where access to traditional banking services is limited. With just a smartphone, people can send and receive money, pay bills, and access financial services that were once out of reach. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more innovative financial products and services emerge.